I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
मूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, we offer our humble obeisance, our humble pranams to the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We welcome all the viewers across the world for the Uttamottama Seva to Paramashiva. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time to Kailasha's Nithyananda TV, welcome to the official TV channel for Sri Kailasha, the only and the greatest Hindu nation in the world. Nithyananda Paramashivam, His Divine Holiness, is the reviver of Kailasha, the ancient enlightened civilization, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness is an avatar from and is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. His Divine Holiness has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and the temple-based universities for humanity. Sovereign Order of Kailasha, led by His Divine Holiness and Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, and Hindu diaspora are working for global peace and give super consciousness breakthrough to humanity. Nithyananda Hindu University is the world's largest university, which extended campuses in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, and time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving the 20 million source books of Hinduism and the 64 sacred arts and sciences like Ayurveda, music, dance, sculpting, astrology, and Vastu. His Divine Holiness is the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pitam, the ancient apex body of Hinduism, and the present emperor of Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness has survived the worst persecution of many assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu elements. To explore the videos, you can visit Kailasha's Nithyananda YouTube channel. For all of us, millions of Sri Kailashavasis all over the world, you and me, if we have had any spiritual breakthrough, any great experience of Kundalini awakening, if today we are able to manifest Shaktis, it is because of the mere age of 12. His Divine Holiness did the Tyaga of sitting with utmost sincerity and ferociousness with himself and manifesting this ultimate spiritual breakthrough. Paramashiva has come down to planet Earth and manifested this grand Leela of his life for each and every one of us to be part. His Divine Holiness has taken this physical form and came down from Kailasha itself. Now that His Divine Holiness is here and we can celebrate his happening on planet and spread the message of Sri Kailasha. We invite all the viewers to share this link with all on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. As we continue in the Satsang introduction and get prepared for Swamiji's Satsang, let's do whatever we can to reach this message to one and all. There are innumerable reasons why His Divine Holiness happened on planet Earth. He happened to cause the next evolutionary breakthrough for life on Earth. He happened to cause the Satya Yuga once again. He happened for the fulfillment of consciousness itself. He happened for the entire humanity, and he happened exclusively for you at the same time. Ultimately, however, in words that cannot quite be summarized either by himself or his devotees, the true reason behind the happening of Swamiji is nothing but pure consciousness. This realization will happen in you after reading and listening to the full life story of His Divine Holiness. All of his gifts for humanity and his sacrifices. You will journey through all the years that his feet graced the planet Earth, and you will learn the greatest of his lessons. And all your aspirations of life itself will mature. You yourself will have the realization that bring tears to your eyes and ultimate surrender into your mind. The avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth just to ensure we realize we are also Paramashiva. Today, during the Uttamottama Seva to Paramashiva, we will explore more on the autobiography of the avatar, His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam. Why should we listen to His Divine Holiness experiences and the avatar's autobiography? We do not know how many births we have struggled or prayed to have a master. We are not even aware of our own true yearning. A master happening in our life is not a joke. We ourselves do not know how many births we have struggled and prayed intensely to have a glimpse of an avatar, of a living avatar. First, we should understand, for human beings such as you and I, our life stories are written after we die. But for avatars, the script is written, the avatars comes down and then it is enacted. Listening to the experiences of His Divine Holiness is literally an initiation. The seed of possibility for that experience to happen in you is bestowed and blessed on us. We must understand that the ultimate truth of Swamiji's life is that from the very beginning, He is the ultimate consciousness and has been expressing Paramashiva from the beginning. Never once he came down from that space just for the sake of our transformation. Swamiji shares the experiences in his life so that our whole biology can catch what he is saying, that what he experienced, and reflect that very experience in our space. When we listen to that experience, we have the opportunity to raise ourselves that minute to the higher consciousness. Having this in our inner space, let us understand from the very beginning about the life of the avatar.
The avatar, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, realized the avataric mission on the 31st of December 1999. Along with this realization, the intense avataric energy landed into the body of His Divine Holiness. Swamiji himself has explained that when this intense energy landed onto him, it was like a huge elephant was entering into a small hut, and his body was not able to withstand that energy. Along with this descent of energy, Swamiji entered into a state of perpetual, eternal Nirvikalpa Samadhi. As a result, Swamiji could not even speak or move, and he would eat very little. This state of samadhi lasted for around 9 months. And during these 9 months, Swamiji was staying in a small cave in a granite quarry near Kanchipuram. He would just eat a handful of curd rice once a day, if even, and he would sit in samadhi for the whole day. His body was in such a deep state of consciousness that he would not use even for the daily activities. After these 9 months, on the no moon day, Amavasya of the Ashwina month of the Hindu lunar calendar, Swamiji's body settled comfortably in the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, and hence, after that, he could speak. When this happened, out of a deep ecstasy, Swamiji blessed the whole cosmos, saying, Anandamaga Irungal, the very first blessing from the very mouth of His Divine Holiness on planet Earth, meaning, be blissful. This day is celebrated as the very first blessing day of Swamiji. Swamiji explains that it was Devi Kali whose energy protected and took care of his body during the time period of 9 months. It was actually on this day of Ashwina Amavasya, which is traditionally celebrated as Deepavali, and the Sri Sri Kali Puja is performed. That is the very day that Swamiji's body settled with that intense super consciousness in order to revive Kailasa for all of us, for the 2 billion Hindus across the world and the whole humanity to have super conscious breakthrough. According to the Kularnava Tantra and the Tantric traditions, Kali Puja is done on the night of Ashwina Amavasya, and it is the most auspicious time to invoke Kali and worship her. She is literally available to everyone on the planet Earth on this day. The Upasakas, Agoris use this time to do sadhana and achieve samadhi or any siddhi which they want to manifest. This is because the significance of this day is when Kali's energy radiates throughout planet Earth and it is easily accessible to anyone. And on this very auspicious day, in the year 2000, Swamiji himself had the experience where the first blessing, the Anandamaga Irangal, from that very space of Kali had expressed, and from that day, his message continues to the whole world that to be blissful, and as a mark as of this heartfelt gratitude for us, giving us the opportunity to relate with Swamiji, we, all of the Kailashans and the disciples of Swamiji, offer our gratitude to Kali, to Mother Kali on the Ashwina Amavasya day by offering the Kali Puja. Today, with the Uttamottama Seva as well, we are offering the Uttamottama Seva to Kali.
Uttamottama Seva is a Vedic ritual straight from the source, from the Agamas. Uttamottama means the best of the best, and Seva is offering. It is a ritual of offering the best of the best to Paramashiva. Whatever we offer to Paramashiva comes back to us in thousandfold, many millionfold. And Paramashiva is the source of everything, and be it grains or knowledge or skill. He is the source of everything. Offering best of the best is the way we can offer our gratitude to Paramashiva and being integrated to him. And his words, Agamas, is the only way we can actually offer to him. Hence, as per the instructions of Paramashiva, in the physical form, the Sachala Murti, the avatar, His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, we offer this seva to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and the presiding deity of the Nithyananda Sangha. Uttamottama Seva is an intricate ritual that is described by Paramashiva himself. So many offerings are there that come from the best of the best that is offered in Vedic tradition. From the instruments to the offering of food that should be offered to Paramashiva, the various types of dance and the way it is danced. The Uttamottama Seva is described by Paramashiva as the best of the best. Why should we offer the best of the best? Here in Adi Kailash, Adi Sarvajna Pita, Adi Kailash Sarvajna Pita, Paramashiva lives. And as the Kalpa Vriksha, as the one who gives whatever you ask for. During the Uttamottama Seva, the Abhishekam, the Vastram, the Gandham, Abharanam, Archanam, Dhupam, Deepam, Naivedyam, Aratrikam, Deepopacharam, Pushpanjali, Chaturvedam, Gruhyasuttam, Agamam, Stotram, Dravida Vedam, Nrityam, Sangeetam, and Vadyam Swasti Vachanam. The source of all the best things is Paramashiva. He has given these to us. Offering them back at his feet is what we do during this Uttamottama Seva, whereby we experience intense Shakti Nipata and Advaita, the oneness with him. And as a result, we leave the state and radiate the space and manifest the Shaktis of Paramashiva. And also, since it is Agama Vidhi, Paramashiva's instructions, we offer them during this Seva. The best of the food offered as Naivedyam, the best of movement as a body can make offered as dance, Nritya Seva, the best of the sound offered as music, Sangeeta Seva, and the best of the consciousness offered as power manifestation, Shakti Avishkarana. The best that humanity can offer to Paramashiva as gratitude is offered as in Uttamottama Seva. Today, we offer Uttamottama Seva to Mother Kali. Who could forget their own mother? Then what to speak of the mother of all our souls? All great things can start only with mother. Only with mother, the source of I identity and all our identity, whether you are in a deep sleep or waking state or Turiya or Turyatita. We are all from the mother and we go back to the mother. It is only if the mother becomes active, you can get enlightened. Paramashiva is a state, but only Devi Parashakti holds the key. Only if she opens the door, you can experience Paramashiva. Paramashiva is only the space, and it's only Devi Parashakti who decides who will experience that space. Kali, the divine mother of the universe, emerges from Devi Parashakti. Kali is the quite essential embodiment of Shakti, the mother energy, the ultimate protector against evil. Kali is the goddess of time and change and the destruction of evil. She is the energy current inside of you, and that is wild, empowered, and all-loving. This energy is deeply involved in the life and death, the life cycle, to keep you growing and transforming. Mother Kali teaches you dissolving all your limiting beliefs, self-empowerment, facing fears, releasing your limiting beliefs or samskaras, changing perspective on life and death, liberating yourself from old attachment. There is a beautiful story how Mother Kali protected all of us by killing Rakta Bija. Once, there is a story of a terrible demon called Rakta Bija, the blood seed. Rakta Bija is blood seed. This demon was like most demons, causing a great deal of trouble with people and gods alike. But even worse was his ability to produce more demons every time a drop of his blood split on the ground. Therefore, each time Rakta Bija was attacked, the only result was more demons to deal with. Then Devi Parashakti, with all the divine weapons of the gods, manifest herself as Kali, swiftly sought out Rakta Bija and his demons and proceeded to swallow them all whole so as not to spill any more blood in the process. Rakta Bija himself was killed when Kali lapped off his head with a sword and then drank all of his blood, making sure none fell to the ground, and thereby ensuring no more demons could emerge from his blood. The mother, the ultimate compassion as a Kali, protected from the Rakta Bija, the terrible demon, and protected all of us. Now, today, we are going to offer the Uttamottama Seva to Mother Kali by our Gurukul Balasans. Let us watch the beautiful Seva to Mother Kali. We are offering this Seva to Kali with the eternal gratitude to our beloved Swamiji, His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
The first offering of the Uttamottama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parasakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Chaturvedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parasakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Chaturveda Priya Chaturvedam Avadharaya. हरिः ओम अग्निमीले पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं ऋग्विजं होता आरं रत्नधातामं हरिः ओम विषेतो जेत्वा वायवस्तो पायवस्त देवो वस्तविता प्राप्तये श्रेष्ठतमाय कर्मणे हरिः ओम अग्न आयाहि पीतये ग्रहानो हव्यधातये निहोता सच्चि बर्हिषि हरिः ओम शन्नो देवीरभीष्टया आपो भवन्तु पीतये शंयोरभिश्रवन्तु नः हरिः ओम. The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Agama Shlokas. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौमा अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायका श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव आगम श्लोक प्रिय आगम श्लोकमवधारय. तया पूर्या सुमूर्धान्तं भङ्क्त्वा भ्रूक्षेपसेतुना निर्विकल्पं मनः कृत्वा सर्वोर्ध्वे सर्वगोत्तमः दहनाप्यायने तेन प्राकाशं विददाम्यहम्. सृष्टिं स्थितिं संहृतं च विदनुर्विददाम्यहम्. तद्वीर्यं पूरितं सर्वं मम तेजोपबृंहितम् इच्छा ज्ञानक्रियारूपं ऋतमनुत्तमम्. The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Stotra Priya Stotram Avadharaya. ओम नमो भगवते सदाशिवाय सकल तत्वात्मकाय सर्वमंत्र स्वरूपाय सर्वयंत्राधिष्ठिताय सर्वतंत्र स्वरूपाय सर्वतत्त्वविदूराय ब्रह्मरुद्रावतारिणे नीलकंठाय पार्वती मनोहराय सोमसूर्याग्निलोचनाय भस्मोद्धूलित विग्रहाय महामणिमुकुटधारणाय माणिक्यभूषणाय सृष्टिस्थिति प्रलय काल रौद्रावताराय दक्षाध्वरध्वंसकाय महाकाल भेदनाय सर्वदेवान्तसाराय त्रिवर्गसाधनाय अनन्तकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकाय अनन्तवासुकितक्षककार्कोटकशङ्खगुलिकपद्ममहापद्मेति अष्टमहानागकुलभूषणाय प्रणवस्वरूपाय चिदाकाशाय आकाशदिक्स्वरूपाय ग्रहनक्षत्रमालिने सकलाय कलङ्करहिताय सकललोकैककर्त्रे सकललोकैकभर्त्रे सकललोकैकसंभर्त्रे सकललोकैकगुरवे सकललोकैकसाक्षिणे सकलनिगमगुह्याय सकलवेदान्तपारगाय सकललोकैकवरप्रदाय सकललोकैकशङ्कराय शशाङ्कशेखराय शाश्वतनिजावासाय निराभासाय निरामयाय निर्मलाय निर्मदाय निश्चिन्ताय निरहङ्काराय निरङ्कुशाय निष्कलङ्काय निर्गुणाय निष्कामाय निरुपप्लवाय निरुपद्रवाय निरवध्याय निरन्तराय निष्कारणाय निरन्तकाय निष्प्रपञ्चाय निस्सङ्गाय निर्द्वन्द्वाय निराधाराय निरागाय निष्क्रोधाय निर्लोपाप निर्भयाय निर्विकल्पाय निर्भेदाय निष्क्रियाय निस्तुलाय निःसंशयाय निरुपमविभवाय नित्यशुद्धबुद्ध परिपूर्ण सच्चिदानन्दाद्वयाय परमशान्तस्वरूपाय तेजोरूपाय तेजोमयाय जय जय रुद्र महारौद्र भद्रावतार महाभैरव कालभैरव कल्पान्तभैरव कपालमालाधर खट्वांग खड्ग चर्म पाशांकुश डमरू शूल चाप बाण गदा शक्ति भिंडीपाल तोमर मुसल मुद्गर पाश परिग कुशुंडी षटग्नि चक्राध्यायुध भीषणकर सहस्रमुख दंष्ट्राकराल वदन विकटाट्टहास विस्फारित ब्रह्मांड मंडल नागेन्द्र कुंडल नागेन्द्र हार नागेन्द्र वलय नागेन्द्र चर्मधर नागेन्द्र निकेतन मृत्युंजय त्रयंबक सदाशिव परमशिव विश्वरूप विरूपाक्ष विश्वेश्वर वृषभवाहन विश्वभूषण विश्वतोमुख सर्वतो रक्ष रक्षमां ज्वलज्वल महामृत्युमपमृत्युभयं नाशय नाशय सौरभयम् उत्सादय उत्सादय त्रिशूलेन विधारय विधारय उद्धारेण भिण्डि भिण्डि खड्गेन छिण्डि छिण्डि खट्वाङ्गेन निपोतय निपोतय कुशलेन निष्पेषय निष्पेषय बाणैः सन्ताटय सन्ताटय रक्षांसि भीषय भीषय भूतानि विद्रावय विद्रावय कूष्माण्ड मारीच वेताल ब्रह्मराक्षसगणान् सन्ताटय सन्ताटय माम् अभयं कुरु कुरु विप्रस्त्वं माम् आश्वासय आश्वासय नरकभयान् माम् उद्धर उद्धर सञ्जीवय सञ्जीवय शत्रुभ्यां माम् आप्यायय आप्यायय दुःखादुरं माम् आनन्दय आनन्दय शिवकवचेन माम् आच्छाटय आच्छाटय सदाशिव परमशिव नमस्ते नमस्ते।
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham.
The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam is the offering of the Dravida Vedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Dravida Veda Priya Dravida Vedam Avadharaya. Shiva Tiruchitrambalam மந்திரமாவது நீரே மாணவர் மேலது நீரே சுந்தரமாவது நீரே துதிக்கப்படுவது நீரே தந்திரமாவது நீரே சமயத்தில் உள்ளது நீரே செந்துவை வறுமை பங்கன் திரு ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே திரு ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே வேதத்தில் உள்ளது நீரே வெண்துவ தீர்ப்பது நீரே போதம் தருவது நீரே உண்மை தப்பிப்பது நீரே ஓதஸ்தவுவது நீரே உண்மை உள்ளது நீரே சீத புனல் வயல் சூழ்ந்த திரு ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே திரு ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே முக்தி தருவது நீரே முனிவர் அனிரது நீரே சத்தியமாவது நீரே தக்கோல் புகழ்வது நீரே பக்தி தருவது நீரே பறவை இணை பறவை நீயது நீரே சித்தி தருவது நீரே திரு ஆலவாயின் திருநீரே சிவாஜி சிற்றம்பலம். The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Sangeeta Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Sangeeta Priya Sangeetam Avadharaya. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलम् सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् नित्यनित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी देवी नित्यमा देवी सरस्वती माँ देवी दुर्गा भवानी माँ माता महेश्वरी मंगलहरी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी जय माँ जय माँ जय नित्य माँ देवी जय माँ जय माँ जय नित्य माँ देवी देवी नित्यमा देवी सरस्वती माँ देवी दुर्गा भवानी माँ माता महेश्वरी मंगलहरी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी जय माँ जय माँ जय नित्य माँ देवी देवी नित्य माँ देवी सरस्वती माँ देवी दुर्गा भवानी माँ माता महेश्वरी मंगलकरी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी देवी भवानी जय जगज्जननी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी मंदहासिनी आनंदेश्वरी जय माँ जय माँ जय नित्य माँ देवी जय माँ जय माँ जय नित्य माँ देवी देवी नित्य माँ देवी सरस्वती माँ देवी दुर्गा भवानी माँ माता महेश्वरी मंगलहरी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी नित्य नित्येश्वरी दुर्गा भवानी The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Nritya Seva, the dance drama. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Nritya Priya Nrityam Avadharaya. It was the time where the evil ruled the world. Raktabijasura, leading the Asura clan, had the boon that if a drop of his blood touches the ground, another one of him would be created. That is when Kali took form and battles with Raktabijasura, finally slaying him by drinking his blood. Kali began to dance wildly and fiercely. Nothing seemed to stop her. The Devas approached Lord Shiva to calm Kali down before it becomes too late. At Shiva's first attempt, he went flying back quickly. He knew the full force of what was happening and selflessly put himself under Kali's feet. It was a few moments after Kali realized she was stepping on Paramashiva himself. She came out of her trance and calmed down. The next offering at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam is the offering of the Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करण प्रिय परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करण अवधारय नित्यानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, I welcome you all with my love and respect to today's Shakti Avishkarana. I am Manitya Yoga Pranananda and I am going to be the host for today's Shakti Avishkarana. Here I have with me Manitya Virijananda. Virija, would you like to introduce yourself?
Nithyanandam, I am Manitya Virijananda. I am 50 years old and I come from Malaysia and a adolescent of Nithyananda people.
Does life on this planet have any purpose? We have come a long way through many ages and species. The Hindu scriptures reveal that there are 8.4 million species of forms of life, from aquatics, insects, birds, animals, to man, from amoeba to fish. Happened the physical growth, from fish to monkey, the physical and psychological breakthrough. From monkey to man, developed the consciousness, not just physical, physiological breakthrough, but the conscious breakthrough. A million years to evolve from amoeba to fish, 1 million years from fish to monkey, and 1 million more years from monkey to man. Our consciousness has not yet evolved from man to the divine superhuman, and that is why an incarnation has happened to give us the superconscious breakthrough. Today, an incarnation of Paramashiva has taken birth in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. With his all-embracing compassion, love, and responsibility for the world, he is exclusively available for the peace and well-being of all the human beings. Through continuous satsangs, programs, and sacred initiation, and by gifting manifestation, by reviving the ancient science of power manifestation. Just by the avatar's touch, look, or words, one is initiated into the third eye awakening, which is the gateway to manifest all the powers of Paramashiva himself. The knowledge and science of manifesting the Vedagama truths are transmitted through Diksha, or initiation by the avatar. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy of an avatar. With the extreme love and compassion, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, has initiated us into 463 extraordinary Shaktis, out of which today you will be witnessing the power of manifesting third eye, blindfold. Before I begin, I will give you a little introduction on the power of third eye reading. What we will be doing here is with our two physical eyes and use the third eye, which is between our eyebrows, and describe anything which is placed in front of us. We will welcome our volunteer for the evening. Nithyanandamma, would you like to introduce yourself?
Nithyanandam, I am Ma Chanchal and I am from Bangalore and I am a Pampat Sannyasi since 1 year.
Great. Now, let us enter into the Shastra Pramana, which is the direct revelation by Paramashiva himself. before the Shastra Pramana is going to be chanted, I will just share a small experience which I had with this power of closing both your physical eyes and manifesting through your third eye. One day, we were all sitting as a group of adolescents and we were going to manifest the power of third eye. And the adolescent in front of me told me to close my eyes and told me to read the word that she's giving. So I took the eye band and I closed my eyes. And at first I was very nervous, but I just connected to Swamiji and told, Swamiji, you are going to be manifesting the power. Please show me whatever is in front of me. And she actually gave me a book, a small book. And slowly, as I was chanting the Mahavakya and connecting with Swamiji, I started being able to see colors, pictures, words. Slowly, everything started appearing to me. And I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked and I was so happy. And as I was able to see all that, I was able to experience extreme bliss in me. And I just felt so happy that I was able to see. And as I told it out, my partner confirmed to me, telling that it was true. And what I was revealing was that part of the picture with what she gave in the book. And I experienced a lot of bliss and a lot of joy that I was able to manifest this extraordinary power, which no ordinary man can manifest. Now, with this, we'll be reading out the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye reading is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 34. Kapalantarmanonyasa tishtanmilitalochana kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. Kapalantarmanonyasa tishtanmilitalochana kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. Power of third eye reading is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 34. Kapala lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation of this verse is, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed, in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva.
With these beautiful revelations of Paramashiva, I would like to show you what I have with me here. Now, if you see, here with me, I have an eye band which is designed specifically to block any form of light from entering into it. It is generally made for those who have insomnia and find it hard to sleep. In front of the eye band, there is a thick black opaque sheet you can see, and behind there is a sponge with two holes, which the eyes can fit into, so the person who is wearing it can be comfortable. You can see over here, and we have a strap which will comfortably strap the eye band around your head. Now I'll be showing above and I'll be showing below the eye band. With this, we request our volunteer to put the eye band on Mamirija and adjust it till you feel comfortable that it's completely covering both her eyes and that there will be no light entering and there's no way of her being able to see from under. With this strap, you can Ma, are you comfortable with the way Mahavirja's eye band is? Mahavirja?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am comfortable.
So you're comfortable, Mahavirja? Okay. Great. Now we have a fresh paper and one pen over here. You can see on this paper, there's nothing written above. On both sides of the paper, there's nothing written. It's a complete blank paper, you can see. And so you can see this, it's completely blank. So we have a pen. We also have a pen. Now you can write anything, any word you want, anything in English. And even if you write it in a different language, Mahavirja can exactly trace it on the paper. And before this, if you want, you can also show any mudras. If you want, you can show any hand gestures, or you can show a number, and Mahavirja will be able to simply, in a matter of few seconds, read. So just before we start the power, we'll be chanting the Mahavakya by connecting with Paramashiva and chanting the Mahavakya. The Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, which is a passport which takes us to a higher frequency and continuously reminds us that we are Paramashiva. Let us also sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line and chant the Mahavakya 3 times. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now you can write down anything you want on the paper, and so just so we can confirm, after you write it, show it to the camera. It will be zoomed up and projected to all the viewers, and then you can give it to Mahavirja and she will be able to read it. Yes. So Chanchal, you can show it to the camera, Ma. So now we'll be giving the board to Mahavirja.
So, Ma's within Trishul.
So great. Ma, how do you feel by Mahavirja being able to read it in just a few seconds? Like the moment she got the.
Yeah, it is like just how you see with your open eyes.
So how did
you listen?
How did you feel? And if you want, you can even write another word, and you can write maybe few more words, or if you want, you can even write in a different language, and she'll be able to exactly trace it. Or you can even draw anything which you want. You can even draw, and Mahavirja will just be reading it, just a matter of few seconds. So while Ma Chanchal is reading, I would like to read out. I would like to tell the Apta Pramana, which is the time-tested, foolproof, and authentic compilations and experiences by our sages, rishis, munis, and the descendants of Paramashiva. This Apta Pramana for the power of third eye is one day in Kailash when Paramashiva was sitting in meditation, and Devi just playfully comes and closes Paramashiva's eyes, and the whole world plunges into darkness. There is no light anywhere, and no person is able to see anything. It is in complete darkness. And then it is when Paramashiva, out of his compassion, opens his third eye and gives light to the entire universe and helps the whole of humanity with his third eye. Now, Ma Chanchal, Ma, you can give it to Mahavirja.
So, Ma Chanchal within Trishul. Okay, let me write it out.
if you could see this, Ma, which language did you write this in, Ma? So Ma has written this in Hindi, and Ma Virija has been able to read it and exactly trace it out. And has been able to trace it exactly, and within a matter of few seconds, she was able to read it. That is how powerful the third eye is. This shows the energy of Paramashiva flowing through Mahavirija. Mahavirija, would you like to share how you were able to manifest this power just in a matter of just a few seconds?
Yes. So actually, it's just the trust which I have of Paramashiva. See, Swamiji always says that if you believe in something, like for example, if you say you can walk 10 kilometers, you saying it every day, naturally that manifests for you, right? It's basically, you have the trust that you can walk 10 kilometers. Same way, you have the trust that you can do this power. Like in my case, I just know that Swamiji will manifest this power to me. Whatever it is, just a request to Swamiji and he will manifest to me. It's just the trust which makes me to manifest this power, and and the wonders also which I make Swami. Yes.
Wow, such a powerful cognition of Swamiji. Ma, would you like to share what you felt when you saw Mahavirija reading, manifesting this power?
Yeah, I feel great, but I was confident she can do it. I know that she will do it.
Awesome. So, Ma, would you like to repeat it? It was not audible. Would you like to repeat it a little louder?
Yeah, actually, I've seen this thing. I've seen many person here doing this thing, so I was sure that she will do it. That is also my confidence.
So she was very sure that this power will be manifested. Yeah.
And actually, I also want to do, so that's why I came here.
Do it very much.
I want to do.
Yeah, it's just an entanglement process.
It's fascinating to do that.
Yeah, it's just an entanglement process, just a mirroring neurons. So once you see a person doing it, naturally the neurons will get attracted to you. Naturally, your neurons will mirror the other person's neurons, and you also start manifesting.
Actually, I want to do that. I know that.
Okay.
So, Ma, would you can remove the eyeband of Mahavirija. Yes. So with this, we would like to offer this at the lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Thank you for joining us. We invite you to join us for tomorrow's segment, where you can witness us manifesting various extraordinary Shaktis of Paramashiva. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
As we offer and conclude this offering of the Uttamottama Seva to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti, and His Divine Holiness Swamiji himself, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind all the viewers, with the COVID-19 taking the world by storm, we are expecting and experiencing in the future a change like never before. The new normal is shifting towards vegan and organic food. And this trend will soon become a lifestyle for many, millions across the world. This pandemic is a wake-up call for Hindus around the world to come to a conclusion on the never-ending diatribe of whether we should be adopting vegetarian or non-vegetarian based lifestyle. Sri Kailasa, spearheaded by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is conducting the first ever democratic voting system for Hindus. A lot of debates have been pivoted on this topic. Can a Hindu eat meat? And surely, a part of the lifestyle of Hindus across the world, this is a very valid debate which decides many of our lifestyle choices. Sri Kailasa is presenting you with all the necessary content required to make your decision, because we believe in responsible democracy, where we educate voters on the topic that is being voted upon. Keeping this in mind, we have presented everything starting with the statistics of the studies done by researchers to the authentic Shastra Pramana from the ancient Hindu scriptures and the cosmic revelations on vegetarianism and veganism. We hope we have been able to empower you in our humble attempt to enable you to make a conscious, powerful decision that will affect your life, your inner space, and the lifetimes you have ahead of you. On this fundamentally important matter, you can cast your vote, your valuable vote, at the link provided below. With this, we conclude the segment and the offering of the Uttumottama Seva today. And we hope all of the viewers join us back tomorrow for this auspicious offering to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti, and His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. With this, we conclude the Uttamottama Seva offering and move to the next Satsang introduction before the Divine Nithyananda Satsang from His Divine Holiness himself. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, we're extremely delighted and very excited to welcome all of you for today's special Nithyananda Satsang, the divine enlightening audience with the avatar live from Kailasa, the world's one and only Hindu nation. And so exciting that we all are going to be very soon having the world's first ever Hindu democratic vote that's going to be happening, where Hindus, the 2 billion Hindus living and practicing Hindus all across the globe together are going to be deciding what is part of Hinduism and what is not. How should a Hindu be doing? What should a Hindu be doing? All the big debates that are going on, we are going to be having the voting system. So it's we Hindus who make decisions and make sure Sanatana Hindu Dharma is protected. So we're extremely delighted to welcome all of you for today's segment. And we welcome all the viewers who are watching us from more than 150 places, from more than 24 different time zones. Viewers have joined us from 500 plus Facebook pages, YouTube, Twitter, and various other social media platforms, including Kailasa's NTV, Kailasa's HNTV, and Kailasa TV. And also all the E-Kailasians and Kailashians who have joined us via two-way video conferencing for this direct, divine, enlightening audience with the avatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, leading and guiding all of us, the 2 billion Hindus who worship and revere him as the avatar, into living a conscious life and having a super conscious breakthrough. So before we enter into today's segment, we are going to be watching a small video clipping on who is His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
I am as old as sun, as new as sunrise. various incarnations happened, gave a breakthrough to consciousness and gave opening to the next level. My responsibility is to introduce new consciousness which manifests powers of Sadashiva.
As Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akada, the oldest apex body of Hinduism, I welcome every one of you.
I have experienced Sadashiva in its completion, and he has empowered me to transmit that experience to all of you. It is my commitment to all of you. I will make you experience and manifest Sadashivatva, powers and state and space of Sadashiva. When you manifest powers, naturally the state of Sadashiva and space of Sadashiva starts manifesting more power manifestation, more integrity, more unclutching, more nirvikalpa samadhi, more joy, more restful awareness, more responsibilism, more enrich, more bliss. This tradition has a capacity to retain its authenticity and originality. My purpose is to make this statement to the world. Hinduism is real.
Ideas move from mind to mind. Energy moves from space to space. Cognitions move from body to body. That is why even Sadashiva needs a body. He assumed the body because he needs body to transmit his cognitions to you.
Whatever I am doing is reviving the original science as expressed in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedas and Agamas of the Hindu tradition. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run this universe is Agama. Agamas insist on us serving beyond our frame. Whatever experience, anubhuti I had by my Guru's grace, Atma Pramana, I do as it was, with Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, the ancient masters' experiences. Whatever finally stand, I share it with the world as Sakshi Pramana. I welcome everyone for the grand feast of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Let us go on contributing.
What we just saw now is just a small introductory video of who is Swamiji. Yesterday we had a very exciting segment where we had so many of you who were continuously participating and for the upcoming votes of Kailasa, the first ever votes of the world's only Hindu nation. I was so excited. We had so many people from different parts of the world, from China, from Guadeloupe, from Trinidad, from US, and from Slovenia, Slovakia, France, Europe. Like this, we had a huge list of people who had tweeted, and even from India, we had like a lot of you who were tweeting using the hashtag veg or non-veg and hashtag Kailasa votes, and we're sharing different perspectives of what is the one that you're choosing and why you're choosing what you're choosing. There's some amazing insights and very deep, different dimensions of revelations that each one of you were sharing. And it was very exciting. Today, again, we are going to be having that segment too. So any of you who want your tweets to be shared with people, your opinions to be shared with people, take a few moments now. Use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and tweet, what are you voting for? What is it? What is the question? See, the question is, do you think non-vegetarian should be a part of Hinduism? Should Hindus be allowed to eat it regularly? Or should it be allowed ritualistically? Or third, should it be completely banned? What is your opinion? What is it you're choosing? So you all can take a few minutes now and go to Twitter and tweet it using these two hashtags. So let's take a few minutes, go to Twitter and tweet it now. Before we enter into that segment, it's a very exciting segment. Actually, I'm waiting for it. Just a few more words about Swamiji, because Swamiji, the reviver of the great enlightened civilization, cosmic, borderless Hindu nation, Kailasa. He is the avatar from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The sovereign order of Kailasa, led by His Divine Holiness, and the Nithyananda order of monks and nuns and the Hindu diaspora are working for global peace and to give a superconscious breakthrough to humanity. This Nithyananda Hindu University, which is the world's largest Hindu university, with extended campuses in over 150 countries, are continuously collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving the 20 million source books of Hinduism and 64 sacred arts and sciences, including the Bhaga Shastra, Ayurveda, Natya Shastra, dance, music, astrology, various other things. He is the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shyamala Pita Sarvanya Pitam, an ancient apex body of Hinduism, and he is the emperor of Surya Vamsha Sarangi Samrajyam. He has faced worst malicious persecution and assassination attempts directly on his life and character. And over the last 40 years, in spite of more than 500 murder attempts on His Divine Holiness, Swamiji has extended, grown, and increased his service to the humanity, his contribution to the humanity more and more and more. Be it more than 1 billion free meals being served, be it the thousands of Kailasas around the globe, which provides free Gurukul, free education system, free food, free healing services, free healing and psychological coaching for people, giving solutions for people, walking them out of problems. Swamiji has only extended his service more and more to the humanity, starting from one at a time. Swamiji has today grown this whole mission into the world's only Hindu nation, Sri Kailasa. Let's all see how Swamiji started working from the grassroots level to revive this Hindu nation, to build this world's only Hindu nation. Let's all see Swamiji's hard work with sincerity, the hard work with integrity, which is the foundation of Sri Kailasa.
The first and foremost sacred secret I want you to know. Integrity is falling in love with your higher personality. Understand? You do have Sadashivatva in you. You are hardwired for it. It's not that your Sadashivatva is gift from somebody. No. Understand? Just like how when you fall asleep, you put an alarm and tell the alarm, hey, wake me up tomorrow morning. Same way, that is exactly the way I sent my gurus. I sent my gurus to the planet ahead of me and said, hey, I am coming. Wake me up when I assume the human body. My alarm clocks are my gurus. They wake me up. Understand? They just reminded me to fall in love with my higher personality, Sadashiva. I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, after I realized my enlightenment, I took my first Padayatra as per my Guru's instruction. That Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. How I started my public life? One person at a time. I walk from village to village, sit, spend some time, and a small boy naturally will be curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I will start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know. It was a raw, crude, ground level way. One person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way. One person at a time.
என்னுடைய ரூம் பக்கத்து ரூம் தான் அவர் இருந்தாப்புல. ஒரு சின்ன இரும்பு பெட்டி ஒன்று இருக்கும். அந்த இரும்பு பெட்டியில தினந்தோறும் காலையில் 5 மணிக்கு எழுந்துக்குள்ள ஒரே நபர் எங்க ஹாஸ்டல்லே முதல் நபர் அவராக தான் இருப்பார். குளிச்சுட்டு வந்துட்டு தினந்தோறும் பூஜை செய்வாப்புல. பூஜை செய்து விட்டுட்டு யாரெல்லாம் அவர்கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஆசீர்வாதம் கேட்கிறாரோ அவர் திண்ணூறு வச்சு இன்றைய நாள் நன்றாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எல்லாருக்கும் ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணுவாப்புல.
ஏன் அவர் சிரிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கிறாரு. ஆனால் அந்த சிரிப்பினுடைய அர்த்தம் எனக்கு இப்போதான் கரெக்டாக புரியுது. ஏன்னா அது ஒரு தெய்வீக சிரிப்புன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த தெய்வீக சிரிப்பை என்னால் இப்பவும் நல்லா உணர முடியும்.
ரூம்குள்ள வந்துட்டாருன்னா ஒண்ணு சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டாரு, புக் எடுத்து படிப்பாரு, இல்ல அந்த சிலைகளுக்கான அலங்காரங்கள் பண்றது இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாரு. இல்லைன்னா எந்நேரம் பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு அந்த மெடிடேஷனோ இல்ல வேற ஒரு பாவ நிலையிலையோ ரூம்குள்ளேயே நடந்துட்டு இருப்பாரு. இதுக்காக ஒர்க்கையும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாரு. ஒர்க் டைம் வந்தா அதுல இருந்து இறங்கி வந்து உடனே வேலைக்கு போடுவாரு. வேலைக்கு போயிட்டாருன்னா அங்க சிரிச்சு பேசி ஜாலியா இருந்து அதே நேரத்தில் உன்னிப்பா கவனிக்கிறது.
Parivrajak Yatra happens only when you move out of joy. I tell you, I was moving like a banyan leaf in the breeze. When a leaf falls from the tree, in the breeze how it moves. That's the way I moved in my life. That is why my Parivrajaka, even to remember, is a joy for me. I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. It's actually, that is the way I remember me even now. When I close my eyes, I don't remember me sitting in a golden throne. When I close my eyes, I only remember the boy, village boy with a stick on his shoulder, a kamandalu. Before Hindus could recognize, I have created a very powerful enlightenment ecosystem. Everywhere, spiritual awakening is happening, enlightenment is happening. People are manifesting enlightenment, manifesting powers, everything. Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and reviving this enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Kailas is a place where everything related to super consciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems. Kailas.
Yesterday was a very exciting segment where all of us were discussing, still going on. The whole Twitter discussion is going on still, where everyone were tweeting and telling why you're choosing what you're choosing. So if you're still a new viewer who's watching and who's wondering what are we talking about, we are talking about the upcoming votes. The Kailasa's first ever vote that is going to be happening. And actually to say, this is the first ever voting system for all the Hindus, where all the Hindus all across the globe together can decide what needs to be done and what not for Hinduism.
And this is a real Hindu democracy, giving us Hindus the freedom, the opportunity, the space to
decide what we all want for Hinduism, what is our voice, what is us who are living and actually practicing Hinduism, what is our opinion about it, what is our choice, what is our decision about certain matters. And the first one being on veg or non-veg. So this whole thing, yesterday we all had such an interactive segment where many of you tweeted your opinions and how you had an experience of giving up the non-veg and coming into the vegetarian. Some of you had even chosen non-veg as option. Each of us having different views from different corners of the world, different walks of life, was extremely engaging and interactive. So today, as you all seen the scroll put here, you all can tweet your opinion whether you feel that we should have non-veg regularly or ritualistically or only vegetarian. What is your choice and what is your view and opinion? Actually, yesterday some more people had tweeted. I just wanted to read out all your tweets too. So Maindu Priyal, Nithyananda Maindu Priyal actually is a very amazing devotee of Swamiji from Tamil Nadu. She had tweeted yesterday telling, COVID is collective karma of humanity for abusing other beings as prey. Hindus are contributors and take responsibility for solving problem of humanity. Let's take responsibility to heal the world by living peaceful coexistence with all the beings. Hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. And you have also tagged Swamiji, which is at Nithyananda. That's a beautiful tweet. No? And we also have Kailasa Samantha Rich Debek. So she has tweeted, I have been a vegetarian for several years now. My organism, simple, began to decline meat by smell and taste. Before I was eating meat simply by my ignorance and good marketing of the meat industry. In golden age, there is no place for non-veg anymore. Wow. Hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. And it's a beautiful picture also of a sadhu with a cow. It's a beautiful reminder as to how many of us, we fall prey for the industry, advertising, all of that, and how just our one decision helped us shift. That's a beautiful sharing, Ma. So all of you, if you're still wondering, where are we reading these out from? We are reading these out from Twitter, and you all can also share your opinions. What do you think about this? How can you also be actually a very mind-blowing thing for me was, I used to always think that it is just the industries like, the factories and a lot of travel industry, that is the main contributor to the carbon footprint. But only when I read through the statistics and when Swamiji had told about it, I was shocked. The meat industry, including the agriculture done for the meat and growing the farming done for the meat, both of these put together, the meat industry, that is a huge contributor, the largest contributor for carbon footprint. Just by a person, if you just cut down non-veg, if you just cut down meat from your consumption, just for even a month, you had already reduced 2/3 of your carbon footprint. Understand? 2/3 of your carbon footprint can just be reduced through this one step. That's why there's a huge wave of celebrities all turning vegan and turning vegetarian, especially vegan, because cows are being harassed in the name of milking. They are being, it's literally, they're tortured. They're not even treated as animals. So that's why for violence, only if, Swamiji has also said, only if it is violence free, if you are sure that it's a goshala where there is absolutely no violence, only then you can consume even milk. Otherwise, even milk shouldn't be consumed. So we are seeing a huge trend that is coming up now where people are all converting into vegetarian, vegan, etc. Now, why this vegetarianism? What do you think? What is your opinion? Should it be vegetarianism, or do you still think that non-veg should be the thing? What is your choice? Hindus, really, each of our voices matter. Otherwise, Hindus are not deciding for Hinduism, and it's like it's Sanatana Hindu Dharma. All of us, being sons and daughters of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, are treating her as an orphan. No, it's our voices matter. That is why Swamiji is giving such an amazing. So it's actually revolutionary. This whole idea itself is a revolutionary idea. Hindus decide for Hinduism. So please take a few minutes, go to Twitter and tweet what is your opinion. So we will be reading out their tweets. So Kailasa's Samantha Rich Debek, she has tweeted, people are the only species in the world who idiotically feel superior to other beings, simple due to their evolution, which in reality is just a forced revolution. We need to let animals teach us about life. And there's a beautiful picture of Swamiji with the parrot. And Ma Sumati, Nithyananda, Ma Sumati, so happy to hear from you. You had posted this yesterday. I'm just reading out since I missed it yesterday. So she has also used the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. I believe that humans should have a pure veg diet, means no animal products. We should be non-violent. Animals are beautiful, and all of us were at some time born as animals before we got a human body. Absolutely, ma. That's a very intelligent thinking, because all of us have taken this body. Shivapuranam beautifully says, Pullagi, Pudai, Puruvai, Maramagi, means in Shivapuranam, it's so beautiful. It's described how we go through different births before assuming the human body. So it's so beautiful that so many of you had actually participated yesterday in the Twitter discussion. And today, before we enter into that exciting segment, and if you all want us to read out your tweets to discuss further, it will be very exciting and interesting. If you all can just take a few minutes and go to Twitter, use the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg, and you all can tweet. We will be reading out your tweets from Twitter. So you all can take a few minutes and go and do that. And before we enter into the segment where we are going to be reading out the further ones, let's watch a small video on understanding why we should not eat non-veg. Non-veg, a big question people have. Oh, if you kill animals, is it not wrong? If you kill animals, that's wrong, but why killing plants? Is that not wrong? Then don't talk about morality. Don't talk about telling being non-violent. But do plants really feel the pain? Why vegetarianism over non-vegetarianism? Why do people choose vegetarianism more? Though, yes, amazing health benefits are there by choosing vegetarianism, and a lot of even consciously, spiritually, many ways. But let's understand this basic question that people are asking. Let's listen to this directly from Swamiji.
A practicing Hindu has to be vegetarian. You cannot say no to the existence of animals. Listen. People come up with the argument, why? Plants also have pain, plants also have life. When you can eat them, why not animals? Listen. Plants have not developed the muscle memory to store the pain in them. So they do not existentially feel the pain. They do feel some kind of alternation happening in them, but do not feel the pain. Pain as one of the important quality, getting stored and ability to replay itself is one of the important quality of the pain, which does not exist in plants. Please understand. getting stored and ability to replay itself is one of the important DNA qualities of pain. Plants don't have that. That is why eating plants, agricultural products are allowed. I can give you tons of examples. Naturally, human body is created for a vegetarian lifestyle. And I am also warning the whole world. Within the next 15 years, you will be able to support the whole population with food only if you decide to turn vegetarian. Because 30 pounds of food is necessary to make 1 pound flesh. Understand, 30 pounds of agricultural food which can be directly consumed by us is necessary to produce 1 pound flesh. So vegetarianism, vegetarian lifestyle is the most affordable. I tell you, just by being vegetarian, you are doing annadana, giving food for thousands of people. Whenever you consume a vegetarian meal, you are already giving meal to 29 people. Because you are not taking away 30% food into one meal. Understand? If you are consuming vegetarian food, already you are serving food for 29 people. So understand, every time you put your hand on the vegetarian food, remember, 29 more people are blessing you for letting them have food. All practicing Hindus have to be vegetarian because saying no to life is most dangerous. You don't have the right to say no to life. Actually, plants are also life, no doubt, but they have not developed a biomemory where the pain is stored and gets inside your system and creates pain. No. So if you consume them, if you consume plants, vegetables, there is no pain going inside your system along with it. There is no biomemory going inside. Pure energy, food, only that goes inside. But with the animal, the muscles have a capacity to store muscle memory and biomemory. So when the animals are killed, they leave a tremendous pain, suffering. They are not going to say, let the whole world be blissful and die. No. They leave so much of suffering and die that gets recorded in that muscle memory and biomemory. When you eat that, you will fall into depression for a small reason. Your husband late from the office for 5 minutes is enough to make him as a late husband. Understand? No. For a very small reason, you fall into depression because your biomemory is prone to depression. Understand, when you are eating the dead animal's flesh, you are also eating the muscle memory, biomemory recorded in it. That becomes part of you. You become prone to that pain. You become prone to that pain. That's the reason I request you to be a vegetarian.
please understand, even if you are a seeker, without vegetarian lifestyle, you will not achieve anything. Vegetarian life is a basic need. Not only vegetarian lifestyle, not eating anything grown out of chemicals, pesticides and fertilizers. Chemicals, pesticides and fertilizers. Try to become more and more organic, because chemicals create a toxic mental setup in your system. I am giving you the straight conclusions. Try to become more and more natural, organic consumer. It is good for your seeking, good for your mental balance, good for you. Overall, it is good for your enlightenment and manifesting all these powers.
Directly makes your biomemory prone to depression. How we become so prone to depression and low moods and hormonal effects when you start having this non-veg, because the pain in the muscles of the animals gets transmitted in their muscle memory. When you eat their muscles and flesh, it gets stored into your muscles and flesh. That suffering, that pain. And one interesting fact that I also realized was Swamiji was sharing how 30 pounds of food is taken, is used up. The energy, the resources to produce 30 pounds of food is used up just to produce one meal. 1 pound of meat. Actually, we have Vinay Kashiyaya who has tweeted, Nithyanandamaya, I think you're continuously tweeting every day. That's so beautiful and so happy to know that even you're listening. He has beautifully tweeted. He used the same hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Only this should be kept as Naivedyam to me and consumed. In Vedas also it is said, if we kill a living being, we inherit its karmas and suffering in us. Beautiful, Ayya. Absolutely. That reference also is taken from Bhagavad Gita. So, absolutely. That is why when we have, in like how Swamiji is explaining, saying no to life is absolutely dangerous. Asuryanamate lokadandena tamasavritaha means Asuryanamate loka. The people who say no to life will go into darkness, blinded by darkness. Such level of darkness will be their life after saying no to life. When you deny life, you go into hell. You enter into hell, which is described as darkness covered by darkness. Asuryana in Ishavasya Upanishad, such a powerful verse this is. Actually, I never understood it as, oh, this is what it's actually a reference directly to saying why you should not be eating non-veg. This is like only when I was listening now from Swamiji. When Swamiji said, like, you have no right to say no to life, I just then realized, oh God, that's exactly what Swamiji had explained even during the Ishavasya Upanishad Satsang, where he explained about say you have no right to say no to life, be it for yourself or for someone else. You have no right to say no to life. And this is so beautiful, Vinay Kashiyaya, that you have tweeted. Actually, yesterday when I read many of your tweets, be it there are many of you who have been tweeting. All this, if you are wondering where we are reading it from, you all can go to Twitter and tweet your opinion with hashtag Kailasa votes,
hashtag veg or non-veg, and hashtag Nithyananda. All the 3 hashtags are also projected to all of you on the scroll down. So Kailasa votes, hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. Yes, you all can tweet your opinions with these 2 hashtags and we are going to be reading it. One surprising fact that I understood is like over 80% of you that tweeted who have changed from being a non-vegetarian to vegetarian. I understood that for majority of them, it has either been an forcefully induced pattern to eat non-veg because of the society pressure, family, and some of you, it has been taste addiction. Not that any of you enjoy non-veg, felt it is healthy, felt it is necessary. No. You just do not know a healthy substitute. Sorry, you just do not know a substitute for it, or you do not know how to handle the societal pressure. Actually, that was something very shocking.
A lot more things is about, it's more of pressure from the society, the peer pressure that we have, which is driving us to take such decisions. See, from childhood, if you're not shown any other option, but yes, you're supposed to eat meat and it becomes a part of your staple diet, it will look weird for you if someone is not eating meat, until and unless you're shown why you're not supposed to do what you're doing. Actually, Swamiji so beautifully explained, like, see, when you're cutting an animal, the animal is not going to say, oh, my son, please cut me, please kill me. You'll be blissful. Oh, it's not going to bless you and die. It's going to suffer. It's going to go through so much of suffering. That's what it'll die. And that suffering sits in its system. That pain comes and adds up more pain to you. That's why people who eat meat are more depressed.
Actually, this is statistically proven. These people who are consuming meat, suffering from depression is statistically proven. There are lots of tests and research that's been done in this particular aspect. And you all can you all can just Google up and study about it. Of course, we are not going to be biased and saying, oh, only vegetarians should get votes, because Swamiji, who is a supreme pontiff of Hinduism, has given complete freedom for people to choose whether they want non-vegetarian, whether they want it regularly or ritualistically, or only vegetarian. So even if your choice is non-vegetarian, we have no prejudice, we have no judgments. You're all completely free to choose your opinion and choices.
As Sri Kailasa Nation, this is a responsible democracy system. A responsible democracy system is where everyone is educated with the right knowledge, and then you are allowed to make the right choice. See, otherwise, many people, like in many countries, like normally when you go for an election or go to vote, but if it's a blind democracy system, then people don't even know what there are multiple symbols. They just want to go and click a symbol without knowing how much that person is it actually, are they going to be really responsible for it, without having that enough knowledge. So here, Swamiji has made it such a beautiful system where you're shown all the options. What is there? What will happen when you take some choice? And see, since this is a choice, like you have 3 different options, and with each, what are all the different possibilities? You are given that knowledge. So you make the decision in a very responsible way. Did you know when by the food choice you eat, you can actually save the planet? You will be reducing the carbon footprint in a huge scale. Yesterday, we had so many people tweeting and sharing the opinions. You all can actually join the discussion. You just use the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg, and you can go to Twitter and tweet. I saw even yesterday and even today, some of you are putting it as Facebook comments. Today, we are not able to see the Facebook comments right now, so we would request all of you to come on Twitter and use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. So So all of you can take a few minutes and then tweet it. And I also have some exciting challenge that I'm going to be announcing about. We are going to be having exciting gifts directly from Kailasa. So please take a few moments and go to Twitter and tweet. And Ma Venkateshananda, Ma Nitya Venkateshananda, she had tweeted yesterday telling veg. It's a vote using the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. So she has tweeted telling veg. Animals are beings of Kailasa. We cannot eat them. Thanks to Swamiji, I decided to be vegetarian 3 years ago. It's a real liberation, and it will be a liberation for planet Earth from violence, torture, and sufferings. Wow. Thanks and love to animals. So beautiful.
Wow. I'm realizing how many people are easily able to walk from being non-veg to vegetarian just by understanding. See, as long as you're told, this is as far as my interaction with people who have consumed meat in the past goes to, right? Because if there are people who are watching this now and you are still consuming non-veg, or you had been consuming non-veg, you have decided to turn vegetarian, anything. But if you have a different view or opinion, or what is your view about eating vegetarian, or why do you think people tend to get addicted to non-vegetarian? What makes people addicted to non-vegetarian? Any of you have such opinions? I'm absolutely curious and eager to know. You all can feel free to interact with us on Twitter with hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. Meanwhile, I just wanted to tell how many times I have seen people share they have struggled so much in the past because they do not know the context of, oh, why should I give up meat, or okay, carbon footprint and all of that. But what me being an individual, what difference am I going to make by stopping? Really, the world, Earth is having enough of people polluting it, and I'm not going to make much of a difference. And we just tend to become insensitive to it. And we are never really given the right context of how it affects us. And the first thing I hear from many people who come to Swamiji and after attending few programs who decide to be organic and sattvic, when I talk to them, the first thing I see is they all say, the moment I give up non-veg, it is such a liberation for me. The stress, the unnecessary tension, the suffering that physically my body has is just liberated. I'm just liberated from it. That's very surprising. Yes, contributing to the environmental development, all of that is secondary. But primarily, you liberate your system from unnecessary stress and problems that you consume as meat.
And I also request all of you, all those who are watching, to start the discussion on Twitter. See, I understand so many of the devotees of Swamiji who are watching are all like very excited and waiting when Swamiji will announce the voting. We all want to come and vote for this. Especially so many people have become vegetarian. So that's something amazing. So it's also our responsibility to spread this word to the world. The world needs to know. See, Hindus are living across the globe. They are spread in every country, literally. There are Hindus. So it's our responsibility also to reach out to all of them and tell them that their voices matter. Because it's only through their voices we are going to unite Hindus together. Through the voting system that Swamiji is bringing. It's actually, moment Swamiji announced about the Kailasa votes, I was like amazed, because this is not just normal election it's not just about the election that Swamiji is talking, but to decide for Hinduism itself. And Swamiji is giving the freedom for us as Hindus to make a responsible decision, to take responsible decisions. So it's something amazing. It's each of our responsibility. Use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and tweet. You never know. Your tweet can actually reach out to so many people. It's only with more and more of all of you tweeting and interacting, it makes makes the whole thing very interesting. Actually, I request Vinay Ayya and all the others also to take a few minutes, go to Twitter and tweet, tagging your friends, telling them also to tweet. And even you can actually message them and just tell your friends also to come and join the discussion. Nithyanandam Ditsaya has again tweeted. He tweets literally every day, so happy to have you here. One thing that happens when transitioning from non-veg to veg, it actually has a ripple effect on the being. One of the more subtle things is a subtle addiction to innate violence was dropped on its own.
Wow, that's a very, very, very important point. Ditsaya, thank you so much for tweeting and sharing it. But that's so important, absolutely, completely true also, because I realized in my interactions with people who eat meat made me realize that somehow they make a conscious decision to become insensitive to the violence that is being done to the animals. I have had people, I remember this one particular incident where I met a person from a friend of mine from Malaysia. And that person was consuming lots of meat, all of that. So I asked her, why do you never feel like you see of course, the dish is tasty, etc. But don't you know when you see the meat industry and basically at least you know that the animal is being killed and brought to you on the plate alive, which suffered, screamed before its death, which had kids, which had a family, is being killed. And don't you think it is like, does it not pain you? I was shocked to understand when she gave me a answer. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Like, I was sharing with all of you, like I was sharing with all the viewers. So one day I was interacting with one of my friend from Malaysia, who was also a non-vegetarian. She was brought up non-vegetarian, and she used to consume a lot of meat. So when I was talking to her, I was very curious to know how that an animal with its own family, which was living, would have screamed, suffered, separated from its family, killed, and brought to you just for your one meal for you to enjoy. So I asked her, don't you feel like, does it not pain you to see, or do you not feel like nothing happens to you when you eat it? I was shocked actually when she gave me the answer. She told, from young age, because we start eating meat, at some point, when you're fed meat from young age, you are not made aware of the suffering that the animal goes through. That's the first thing. But second, as you grow up, even when you get to know about the truth of an animal is dying to be brought to you as food, you, at certain point, consciously decide to become insensitive to it because of your addiction to the taste. See, because as you're brought up, you're constantly addicted to the taste. You're falling in love with that meat, the taste, the consistency, everything. So you're falling in love with that taste. You are getting addicted to it. So at some point, you decide that is, you can't have a meal without it. But then you realize, oh my God, I didn't know that such torture is being done to the animal for me to have the meal. But at that point, when you have a choice, you are not able to give up the taste. So you decide to become insensitive. That conscious decision creates such violence inside you. Actually, this Ayya, your tweet took my whole stream of thoughts into that aspect. I'm sure there are many people who might have been eating non-veg. I am really, this is a question to all of you. I'm really curious and I want to know each of your view on this, whether you're still eating it at present or you were eating in the past and now after meeting Swamiji you have changed to vegetarian. I have a question for all of you. When you hear the first time, you all can maybe just trace back down to your memory lane. When you first got to know that an animal was being chopped, cut, and it was put into suffering for it to come to you as a meal, how did you learn about that? And what was your response? And did you consciously choose to become insensitive? This is genuinely a question from me to all of you. And I request anyone, each of you, to give your answer. I want to know from every single person, even if you changed into vegetarian 35 years back, but you had eaten meat at some point and you got to know. Can you all share with me how you all felt when for the first time you heard about non-veg being coming from animals and they're being killed? What was your feeling? And did you consciously choose to become insensitive? Please let me know on Twitter with hashtag Kailasa Votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. Please share it.
Kavan Naya has tweeted. Kavan West has tweeted. I feel like if one even has a taste of the great expanse, stored again and again, year to year, that radiant swirl breathing through their bodies like pumpkins set outside to show the truth blatantly. Veg or non-veg, Kailasa Votes. Kavan, you have a beautiful poetic way of writing and expressing things. That's so beautiful. And yes, that's so true. Like how Swamiji says, just that once if you taste it, you'll never like to go back to the lower taste. The lower things will never excite you again. Such a powerful truth and beautifully written.
And I also request all of you to share with, I'm really quite curious to know this. So all of you, we have Vinay Kashiyaya, Ditsaya, many of you. I request all of you to go to Twitter. You all can share with your friends, get them all. Please go to Twitter. We have hundreds of viewers who are watching this, and all those who are watching us on YouTube, please take 2 minutes to go to your Twitter and let us know your opinion, whether about non-veg. And if you had been eating non-veg in your past, or if you're still eating, how did you listen for the first time? How did you get to know that the animals are being killed for your meal? What was your reaction or response to it? Please do let us know. It's a question from me to all of you. So please do let me know what was your experience like at that moment with hashtag Kailasa Votes, hashtag veg or non-veg on Twitter.
And I also have a very exciting thing to announce for all of you. We are going to have gifts, surprise, special gifts directly from Swamiji. We are going to have a challenge. So it's in 3 levels: the 3-day challenge, 7-day challenge, and 21-day challenge. So we are having, many of you, like Swamiji's devotees, might already be aware of about the different Nirahara Samyamas. One is Krishna Nirahara Samyama, where you just eat only dairy products. It can be milk, it can be cheese, it can be just curd, yogurt, anything. But just make sure it's violence free. So just having that as your diet and chanting Bhagavad Gita. We have Swamiji's book on Bhagavad Gita. You can spend time reading it. So that is called as Krishna Nirahara. So that's challenge number 1. And challenge number 2 is Rama Nirahara Samyama, where you just stick your diet to eating forest grown fruits. Meaning not like in your area, whatever are the fruits that are available, which are forest grown type. So your diet can just be that, and you can be spending your time reading Upanishads. That will be called as Rama Nirahara Samyama. And that is another challenge. And you have Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, where you can eat rice and vegetables, fruits. You can choose any of these and you can eat them. But all these, which are mostly like, you have to choose items such that they are grown around the Himalayas. So such items you can eat, like rice, basmati rice, and vegetables and fruits. So you all can eat that. So that is it is called as Vyasa Nirahara Samyama. Another one is just being on liquids. It can be juices, smoothies, or milkshake, soups, anything. So that is called as Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama. So you all can see the challenges projected now. You can so I'm just going to be reading out challenge steps to each one of you. All of you can see it's a very simple challenge. You can go to befoodfree.org, sign up for the challenge. Every day you just need to do a simple step. You just need to tag Swamiji at Sri Nithyananda on Twitter and on Instagram, and you have to just post your selfie along with the days count, like you start your challenge. So we have the challenge for 3 levels. One is 3 days. Level 1 is 3 days. Level 2 is 7 days. Level 3 is 21 days. So you can choose to be a part of any of these levels. The 3 days, 7 days, and 21 days, you're going to be winning exciting gifts by completing these challenges before October 25th. So the steps are, first, go to befoodfree.org and you can go and sign up for any one of these challenges. Challenges are very simple and extremely powerful. You will also have a community that will be supporting you to do this challenge. Every day you have to make a tweet or a post on Instagram tagging Swamiji's account, which is at Sri Nithyananda. I request the challenge to be projected. So you all can take a few minutes and go, and you all can sign up. You can start the challenge from today.
The link is projected for all of you, befoodfree.org. You all can sign up there to become part of the challenge. And like Mata Tulpriya was sharing, all of us are having exciting gifts for us, waiting for us. So whoever is ready to take the challenge, please jump in. I know many of us are enthusiastic when it comes to challenges. So let's all go to www.befoodfree.org and please make sure you're signing up, being ready for the challenge.
So if you have taken up this challenge, tweet now using the hashtag Kailasa Votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, clicking your selfie, just a tweet telling challenge accepted. And you can write what challenge you have taken up. Just click your selfie and type challenge accepted. Use these two hashtags Kailasa Votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. Since many of you who are watching right now, if you're already a vegetarian, and if you're not able to just be on liquids, there are different Nirahara Samyamas available for you now. The Vyasa Nirahara Samyama is where you are just going to be eating rice and vegetables. And the Rama Nirahara Samyama is more of forest fruits. And the Krishna Nirahara Samyama is where you are going to be having milk and other dairy products. So you can choose any one of these challenges and tell for how many days you are going to be doing it. Tweet now. Just click a photo of you and tweet now, and we are going to be mentioning you now. And also nominate a few of your friends, at least 5 friends, to take up this challenge. All the people who are going to be doing this challenge consistently every day, if you're going to be tweeting consistently and making sure that you're completing the challenge before October 25th, we have some exciting gifts waiting. So please take a few minutes and go and tweet. So we have some people who have tweeted. We have
Ma Deborah Chance has answered my question. So Ma Deborah Chance has tweeted with hashtag Kailasa Vote, hashtag veg or non-veg. She has put, I was eating non-veg and I loved animals. I just didn't realize I was eating one. Then I woke up one day after a little education and realized what I was doing. What Maya. Wow.
Such a beautiful revelation. Like I would say, like, beautiful way you have put it, Ma. Because true, like, you love animals and people don't even realize that we are eating it. Like,
wow. And I'm so happy that many of you are sharing what was your first incident when you and how you responded when you realized animals were getting killed for non-veg, because this is really a genuine question that I have, which I feel many people will be able to click with and resonate when you all share. So
I
thank
think
you so much, Ma Deborah.
Ma Debbie, Ma Balananda. That's beautiful, Ma. I think you will be like you are someone who has done Nirahara multiple times. Are you going to be taking up the challenge? So we have it in 3 levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1 is 3-day challenge. Level 2 is for 7 days, and level 3 is for 21 days. So we have all the 4 Nirahara Samyamas. First one is the the Krishna Nirahara Samyama, where you can just consume dairy, means you can have any dairy products, and you can be reading Bhagavad Gita. It has beautiful Bhagavad Gita decoded book of Swamiji's. And then the second one is Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, where you can have rice and vegetables that are mostly grown around the Himalayas. You can choose such vegetables and have them and read Brahma Sutras. Third is Rama Nirahara Samyama, where you just consume forest grown fruits. So you basically don't choose any genetically modified ones, or you choose the natural ones, the forest type fruits, and you consume them, and you read the Upanishads. That is called as Rama Nirahara Samyama. Fourth is Krishna Nirahara, is Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama, where you just live on liquids. So it can be soups, it can be smoothies, it can be juices, it can be milkshake or whatever. So you just live on liquids. So these are the 4 different Nirahara Samyamas, the 4 different challenges that are available for you. And if you complete it before October 25th, which is Vijayadasami, you will get ready for exciting gifts. So if you are going to be taking up these challenges, take a moment, go to Twitter, use these hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg, and tweet along with your selfie. Also nominate your friends who want to take up these challenges. And we also have Rogelio Marx, so who has tweeted, Nithyananda Maya, so happy to know that you're also listening. First time I saw an animal getting killed for consuming. I did not eat it. I was only a kid. And I remember being repulsed by the fact that animal's life was taken away. Wow. So as a kid, that means many people actually, unfortunately, they live with the hypocrisy. When they see an animal getting killed and just turning blind to it. Like it's a hypocrisy that society is forcing upon us. So beautiful to know you did not, when society tried to force that upon you, you did not catch that hypocrisy. Instead, you just reacted in the repulsive way. That's wonderful. This has also tweeted, when first seeing violence in meat industry, first response was to close the eyes. It clicked. This is the whole response to hypocrisy. Mothers feeding children blindfolded. Children eating blindfolded. Food-like products sold blindfolded.
Wow. I'm actually really shocked, because non-veg we know is animals' meat, but it takes us time. We realize the different points that actually they're getting killed, tortured. It's something that now I'm understanding how it takes for each of us. And thank you so much, Ma Deborah. Thank you so much, Ditz Aya and Rogelio Marx. Thank you so much for each of you to share your view and to have answered my questions. And
we have Ma Devi, Ma Balananda, who has taken up the challenge. So cool. Ma Balananda, I think you're the first person who has taken up the challenge. A big high five to you. So if you're taking up the challenge, you all can tweet like how Ma Balananda has tweeted. She has used the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and tweeted, Bala will accept the challenge. Nirahara Samyama, just choosing, very healthy, and she's posted her photo.
Ma Balananda, welcome to the challenge.
So I'm so excited that you have taken up this challenge. Ma Balananda, I think you should just inform all your friends. Maybe you can just go and put it in all the groups with all the friends and all even the Sangha members, because this challenge is something new that people are still not aware of. So you can just take a moment and go and put it there so I can share with everyone. With this who has tweeted, taking up Rama Nirahara Samyama, level 3. Cool. Hashtag challenge accepted. Hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. Ayya, that's awesome. Welcome to the challenge. Ayya, you can also go and share with all your friends. Nominate at least 5 people. See, all those who are taking up the challenge, at least 5 people, nominate them. So before October 25th, they all can complete this challenge, because level 1 is for, I'm so happy that you all have taken up level 3. That's amazing, which is for 21 days. Level 1 is 3 days. Level 2 is 7 days. Level 3 is 21 days. You will also have a community which will be supporting you. You will also, any support, and we'll also be sending recipes. We are going to be having a page where different recipes for each, tailored to each Nirahara Samyama is going to be posted. So I'm really, really excited to know that so many of you are joining. That's super exciting. And more of you can see, all those who are watching now, if you're wondering what we're talking about, we're talking about the challenge that you can take up and win exciting gifts by, if you finish this challenge by October 25th. It's almost a month away, which is the Vijayadasami day. So you all can take up this challenge. There are 4 different options. You all can see it on the screen. So there are 4 different options available. So the first one, the bottommost that you're seeing, is called as the Krishna Nirahara Samyama, where you can consume any dairy products. So you can consume them. That is called as Krishna Nirahara Samyama. And above that you're seeing is called as Rama Nirahara Samyama, where the diet is any forest grown fruits and vegetables. Any fruits and vegetables that are forest grown, and chanting the 108 Upanishads. Then above that, what you're seeing is Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, where you can consume rice and vegetables that are grown around Himalayas. So you can consume them like basmati rice and other vegetables that are grown around that area. You can just Google, find that, and you can consume them. And you have to just stick to that diet. And the last one is Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama, where you will just be living on liquids. So you can choose, there are 3 levels that are available. Level 1 is for 3 days. Level 2 is for 7 days. Level 3 is for 21 days. Simple steps. First, sign up at befoodfree.org. Second, every day, tag at Sri Nithyananda on Twitter and Instagram and post your selfie along with the day's count. Like, you're starting the challenge today, so you'll be posting on Twitter and on Instagram, tagging Swamiji at Sri Nithyananda and using the hashtags hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and you will be sharing your selfie along with the day's count. So today will be your day 1 if you're starting today, and tomorrow will be your day 2. So every day doing this. And the next step would be nominating 5 of your friends to take up this challenge. So once you have done this, you can just tweet along with just telling the challenge accepted. So please take a moment and go to Twitter and tweet. Use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. We already have Dits and Ma Devi, Ma Balananda, who has taken up this challenge. They've tweeted using the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. And if you are seeing and if you are ready to take up this challenge, just go to Twitter and tweet along with these hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, tag Swamiji at Sri Nithyananda and tweet your selfie. And you can also put challenge accepted. I'm so excited. Ma Balananda, even I am also with you. I have also taken up the challenge of Nirahara Samyama, the Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama, where just living with just juicing, just drinking liquids, the most healthiest lifestyle. So that's so cool. Ma Balananda, if you have already nominated 5 of your friends, you can even tag them on Twitter and tweet. And you all can start telling others also to be a part of this. Rogelio Marx, do you also want to take up this challenge? Rogelio and even Kavan West, Vinay Kashi Ayya, do you all also want to take up this challenge? Just very simple. Just go to Twitter right now. If you're taking up this challenge, if you're ready to take up this challenge, just tweet. Just put challenge accepted and tweet use the hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. Please don't miss the hashtags, because I saw yesterday some of you had, you made even some different spelling if you put. We miss out on your tweets. So I don't want to miss out on any of your tweets. Just take a moment, go to Twitter, use the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg, and then make your tweet, tell challenge accepted, and tweet. Madan Nithyananda Naya has put Nithyanandam, so happy
to have you tweet.
And how's your child, Aya? Hope all of you are doing great. Nithyananda Nirahara level 3 challenge accepted.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Great. So Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama is where you live with just liquids for 21 days. So we have Madan Nithyananda Naya also who has tweeted. That's wonderful. So great, Aya. So we have 3 people already who are in this challenge. One is Madan Nithyananda Naya, Dits Aya, and Ma Debbie, Ma Balananda. So exciting. Ma Balananda and Madan Naya. I am also with all of you in this challenge. I have also taken up this Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama, where living with just liquids. So exciting that you have taken up. We have, Rogelia Marks I also has taken up. Telling challenge accepted. Nirahara Samyama. That's
wow.
Cool.
Welcome. We have 4 people already. This is absolutely exciting.
So you all can now go and invite your friends. Tell everyone. Madanaya, I think you can just go invite all the Sangha people. Just tell them. You just go put it in the group and invite all of them. I'm sure everyone would be excited. One is doing the Samyama itself is so exciting. And second, you're going to be receiving gifts from Swamiji. So that's so cool. That's so exciting. Just take a few moments and go and share with all your friends. Please tell all of them to share. Kiditsaya has tweeted another tweet. Ferocious response to corruption of food industry is Nirahara Samyama. Perfect. I love this response. That's perfect. Deciding to take up Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama, seeing that even fruits here will only be grown with chemicals. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ditsaya, you're awesome. He just few minutes ago, he had tweeted telling he'll take up the Ramanirahara Samyama. Ramanirahara Samyama is where you live by eating fruits and vegetables that are more forest grown. And now he has taken a ferocious response against the corruption that's going on in the food industry. And from that response, he has taken up Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama.
That's wonderful. Just Ditsaya, I'm absolutely so happy with how beautifully you have constantly your participation, your listening, and your decision to just amazingly you apply Swamiji's teachings in your life, and that's truly inspiring and very nice. So
we already have, wow. So this Aya, Rogelio Aya, Balananda, Madan Aya, everyone who has taken up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Everyone has taken up Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama. And even I'm also with all of you because I have also taken up Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama and just living on liquids. So that's beautiful. I'm super excited because we are going to be having a huge community that is going to be supporting us. And we're also going to have some exciting recipes. I'm going to be announcing what page is all these going to be coming on, everything tomorrow to all of you. And if I think more people have tweeted. Oh, wow. We have many people who have tweeted now. Ma Christine Aghore Shiva Shakti. I have been vegetarian for about 25 years. I grew up in a non-vegetarian family. The change came from strong inner impulses without any real understanding from outside. I have no opinion. Only a large space of understanding for evolvement. Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg. Wow. Wonderful, Ma. And Ma Sudha has tweeted, Nithyananda Ma Sudha. She has tweeted telling, I vote for vegetarian. First, when I saw animal got chopped at poultry, I felt so bad and I decided I should stop eating. So I think this is the answer to the question that you had taken.
And I'm thank you, Masuda, because I'm understanding how many of the people are not even taught about how animals are being. See, it's of course, knowledge-wise, you will know plants get harvested, animal also gets harvested and chopped. But when you go and see it, your response to it like it shakes you, right? You see something suffer and something is being chopped and then you're eating it. So thank you, Ma Sudha. Thank you for sharing.
Ma Chitrabanu
Nithyananda, a big
how is your
Nithyananda
daughter?
to you and Anupama also.
So happy that you're also watching. So she has taken up the challenge, accepting challenge for 21 days. Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama. Wow.
Actually, I'm happy that many people are like, I'm jumping for 21 days directly.
Yeah,
and then
that's so cool. So
That's
so now like our whole community is expanding, and I'm so happy now. I have a lot more people who are taken up this challenge. Even I'm also in with all of you.
Actually, Ma Tattvapriya has been doing the Nithyananda Nirahara Samya for the last 6 months.
And so cool, like the whole thing is so
it's
awesome.
Absolutely possible, and it's amazing as well.
So accepting the challenge for 21 days Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama. So cool, Ma Chitrabanu. And you can also nominate your friends. I think Ma Balananda has already done that.
Chitrabanu, I think you need to nominate Anupama also to try it.
She can see, but even like if they're already eating the vegetarian diet, right? Like if you a reviewer who's already eating a vegetarian diet, so it will be very easy for you to do the Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, where you are just going to be eating rice and vegetables that are grown around the Himalayas.
Yeah, basmati rice and the vegetables.
So that is called as the Vyasa Nirahara Samyama. Along with, you'll be also reading the Brahma Sutras and all. Ma Balananda has tweeted. See, if you all are wondering where should I go and where should I tweet, just go to Twitter, use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and tweet telling challenge accepted, and just post your selfie. Nominate 5 of your friends.
And also make sure that you're going to befoodfree.org and signing up. That's also equally important. So please go to befoodfree.org and sign up so we know that you are officially part of the challenge. Go to befoodfree.org. The link is being projected for all of you. Befoodfree.org. It's just the letter B, foodfree.org.
And just tweet the challenge accepted. And use the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, tweet. So we have Ma Balananda who has tweeted, I accept the challenge to do Nirahara Samyama. I challenge the following people: Cecilia Cover, Alicia Morsi, Tatiana Lekra Electric, Suzanne and Manitya Prabhananda, Jen Sheshta Kotari, and Sarah Spring. Let's do it. Yes.
Oh, cool.
That's cool, Ma Balananda. Ma Zain has tweeted, Zain Ayya has tweeted, and he has also put a beautiful photograph with all avocados, and it's very delicious, Ayya. He has tweeted telling, 2018, I came for Paramashivoham program, changed my life, and it includes becoming a vegetarian.
Wow.
Living in Europe as a vegan. It's my best decision since I'm born. I don't need to kill to live to survive. Wow. Thank and
you
gratitude
so much.
to my Guru Swamiji.
Thank you so much for tweeting. It's so exciting. Actually, it's not just exciting. Somehow it's very, it's so joyful. Like really from the inside, it's so happy to see so many of you give up non-veg and how each of you feels so liberated. After that's the thing that's surprising for people. People need to know that when you give up non-veg, it's not just you have to suffer, you'll just have to keep reminding yourself. It's not that. Actually, you feel so liberated from the inside when you give up. So it's not just that you're help saving the animals, that's on one side, but you actually heal yourself. You feel so much more happier when you take up the Nirahara Samyama.
So, Ayya Zain Ayya, I just wanted to tell you, you can try, see if you since you're already a vegetarian and you're living a vegan lifestyle, the coolest thing would be if you can try either Rama Nirahara Samyama or Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, both, where you can eat solid, where you can just stick to eating, like if you're taking up Rama Nirahara Samyama, just living on fruits and vegetables that are more of forest grown type, just living on that. So that would be so cool. And Vyasa Nirahara Samyama is where you live on eating basmati rice and Himalaya, around Himalayas, the fruits and vegetables that are grown there, just consuming them and living. So it'll be very easy for you, and so that you can also become a part of this. We have in 3 levels. Level 1 is for 3 days. Level 2 is for 7 days. And level 3 is for 21 days. So you all can take up this challenge. Just Zain Aya, if you're ready to take up the challenge, go to Twitter, like as you're tweeted, just tweet telling challenge accepted and tag 5 of your friends and tell them also to take up this challenge. Maharani Devi, she has posted a beautiful selfie.
Maharani Nithyananda, an amazing Paramashivoham participant.
So Maharani has posted a beautiful selfie of her and told, Satvik style is my choice. Cool, all of us are with you, Ma. And she has used the hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. So exciting to see that so many of you are becoming a part. Maharani, I think it will be very easy for you also to take up the challenge of...
Yes, and Hema Maharani, I'm nominating you for the challenge. So it's a nomination from my side. You can go and sign up at befoodfree.org. You can even take up, see, if liquid you think is difficult for you, you can even take up just consuming rice and vegetables, basmati rice and vegetables, which is the basmati Vyasa Nirahara Samyama.
And the Rama Nirahara Samyama is also going to be very easy for you. Like you can just eat vegetables and fruits, and that's Vyasa Nirahara, that's Rama Nirahara Samyama. So it's very easy. It's going to be really exciting. Hema Maharani, I'm so happy to see you after a long time. Such a sweet participant during the Paramashivoham program. So really excited that you have also taken up this challenge. Actually, she nominated you for the challenge. So if you have taken up the challenge, you can just tweet telling challenge accepted on Twitter. Use the same hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg. And go to Twitter and tweet. You've already posted your selfie. You just need to add challenge accepted and nominate 5 of your friends to also take up this challenge. So I'm just checking if more people are tweeting. All of you can take a few minutes, go to Twitter and tweet along with these hashtags, hashtag Kailasa votes and hashtag veg or non-veg, and just tweet. If you have taken up this challenge, tweet with challenge accepted. It's really important that, say, I'm already seeing many of you have gone to Facebook and started tagging Swamiji and started tweeting and started posting on Facebook. Along with Facebook, I also recommend all of you to come and tweet on Twitter. So right now we'll be able to see and we will be able to read out to everyone. Kavan Naya has tweeted now. He has also taken up the challenge, has put challenge accepted. Like a mad dog asking for scraps from their abusers, choosing instead to walk kindly among the forest life and the great echo among the heavenly spheres. He has taken a beautiful picture along with his deities, and he has taken a beautiful selfie along with his deities and tweeted.
Kavanaya, welcome to the challenge. And as usual, a very poetic and beautiful tweet of yours. So thank you for becoming part, and also please go to befoodfree.org so that you're officially becoming a part of the challenge, and the gifts can also reach you all at the right time. So please make sure you're all signing up at befoodfree.org. And Kavanaya, thank you for becoming part of the challenge.
So you can now nominate 5 of your friends who are also going to be taking up this challenge. Just nominate them and you can enrich them to become a part of this and take up this challenge. So challenge steps are very simple. The first step is to go and sign up on befoodfree.org. Second is to every day click your selfie and post it along with the hashtag, tag Swamiji at Sri Nithyananda, and post it along with the hashtag Kailasa votes, hashtag veg or non-veg, and just tell what day are you on this challenge. Is it your day 1, day 2, day 3? You can start it from today. And if you finish your challenge successfully by October 25th, then be ready for some exciting gifts from Kailasa, and also nominate 5 of your friends to take up this challenge. Maharani Devi has tweeted her food that she's eating. Great. So Maharani, Hema Maharani, what is a challenge are you going to be taking? Are you going to be taking the Krishna Nirahara Samyama, Vyasa Nirahara Samyama, Rama Nirahara Samyama, or Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama?
Yes, Hema Maharani, I'm nominating, so you have to take up a challenge. So you have to accept the challenge for you. This is just for you.
We also
so
have,
Maharani, you can accept the challenge.
So we have already about 20 people who have taken up this challenge, and many more are already signing up and posting on Twitter. So that was really, really exciting, including me. It's 21 of us who have already started the challenge, and we are also having many more people who are already doing this across the globe. You all can start it officially from today. So by October 25th, you are finishing your 21 days complete. So the challenge is in 3 levels. First is level 1 is where you're going to be doing it for 3 days. Level 2 is where you're going to be doing it for 7 days. And level 3 is where you're going to be doing it for 21 days. So really, really exciting to have all of you who are joining this challenge. Now with this, we are going to be entering into the next segment. I'm really loving this. Every night, Indian Standard Time, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we are having this segment live on Nithyananda TV, Kailasa's Nithyananda TV. You all can come and you can interact with us by tweeting on Twitter. It's so beautiful connecting with all of you back for a long time. So it is so beautiful and wonderful to hear from each one of you. So with this, I think one more person has tweeted. Anna Mercedes has tweeted, challenge accepted. Vyasa Nirahara Samyama for 21 days.
Wow.
Awesome. Anna Mercedes, she has taken up the 21 days level 3 challenge. Kailasa votes, she has tweeted with that hashtag. So awesome, Mana Mercedes, excited to have you also. So now the numbers are increasing. You all can nominate even your friends. Make sure you nominate at least 5 of your friends. So even they get to know about this challenge. You also can receive the gifts from Swamiji. So now with this, we are now going to be moving to the next segment. The Dialect Divine Audience with Tavatar. Please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Let's enter into a small meditation. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out deeply and slowly. And start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sleep. Continue to chant the Mahavakya.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda
नित्यानंद गुरुं भजे स्वभाव चिन्मयानंदं कृपा चिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सर्वकर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागम संवेद्यं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्
I welcome all of you with my love and respect. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus, all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Yajamans, manifestors, Sarvabarityagis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas E-Gurukul students, Kailasas NHU students, everyone sitting with us all over the world. Kailasas, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals, supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham season 12 participants, and all those sitting with us on Kailasa TV, Kailasas NTV, Kailasas HNTV, and other social media platforms. I welcome all of you with my love and respect.
Nithyanandam on this auspicious 7th day of the Salakatla Brahmotsavam of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami. Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami is gracing in Sarvalankara in the form of Sri Ramachandra Murti, seated on the Hanumanta Vahana in the Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Peetham. Also, Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami is gracing in Los Angeles Sarvajya Peetham, San Jose Sarvajya Peetham, Houston Sarvajya Peetham, and Surangi Samrajya Sarvajya Peetham, Ichapuram. We now offer our worship at the feet of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami and at the feet of Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Kamala kuchachuchuka kunkumato niyata tulani latano Kamalayatalochana lokapate vijayi bhava venkata shailapate. Om dhurasi dhurva dhurvantan dhurvatanyo osman dhurvati tandhurvayam vayan dhurvamastun devanamasi sastitamam papritamam jushtatamam vanhitamam devahutamam ahritamasi havirdhanandrigam hasvamahva armitrasya tvashusha प्रेक्षेमा भेर्मा संविक्ता मात्वा हिगुंसिषम् ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि ओम उद्दीप्य स्वजात वेदोपघ्नन् निरृतिं मम पशुगिश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिश मानो हिगुंसि जात वेदोगामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अबिभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रियामा परिपातय ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः एकहारती दीपं संदर्शयामि ओम अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि निवेदनानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि ओम सोमो वा ये तस्य राज्यमादत्ते यो राजासन् राज्यो वासो मे न यजते देवसुभामेतानि हवीगुंषि भवन्ति य एतावन्तो वै देवानागं सभाः तयेवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति तयेनं पुनः सुवन्ते राज्याय देवसू राजा भवति ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ओम श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापणार्थे समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थे आनंद कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षान्धारयामि विना वेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ ॐ
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. You are Paramashiva. The power, living presence, aliveness in you is my very own extension, expression, manifestation. You are Paramashiva. Don't settle down for anything less. The self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, unconscious human society inserts into you in the form of pious fraud. Listen to this word very carefully. I want this 10 days all of you to work on the pious fraud who is sitting inside you and complete with that pious fraud. Get rid of that pious fraud. The self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, especially the anti-Hindu philosophers, theologists, strengthen this pious fraud mentality in you very strongly. Understand? They are very clever. They are very pious. They tell you, how can you be God? You have so much of problem. Understand? With what you associate and feel affiliated, you tend to believe you are that and you start becoming that. Behaving that and becoming that. You have so much of problem. Understand? Hindu philosophers, theologists, strengthen this, complete with that pious fraud. Get rid of that pious fraud. The self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred. especially the anti-Hindu philosophers, theologists, strengthen this pious fraud mentality in you very strongly. Understand? They are very clever. They are very pious. They tell you, how can you be God? You have so much of problem. Understand? With what you associate and feel affiliated, you tend to believe you are that, and you start becoming that, behaving that and becoming that. When you start associating yourself with your stupid ups and downs, self-doubts, self-hatred, self-denials, and try to make a theology, philosophy out of it. First thing, the fundamental problem is the temporary ups and downs in you due to your hormones and chemicals is not you, not only not you, it cannot define you. Unfortunately, anti-Hindu theologists, anti-Hindu philosophers make you believe, listen, make you believe your existence can be judged through your ups and downs, self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred. That is where the whole mess up starts. And slowly you start eating their vomit and shit. Listen carefully. Please listen carefully. Do not get brainwashed by the pious frauds. Once you get brainwashed by the pious frauds, you also become the pious fraud. This pious fraud is the worst thing can be done to a human being. That's the worst thing that can happen to a human being. Wake up to the reality. I want all of you to do Vakyartha Sadas on how slowly we become pious fraud. What all the elements encourages that pious fraud in you. Whoever wants you to be their slave, they make you as pious fraud. Very pious. Oh, how can I be God? How can I be God? How can I be Paramashiva? I am so simple, humble, innocent, ordinary citizen, ordinary human. Stupid. There is nothing ordinary in the manifestation of Paramashiva. There is nothing ordinary in the manifestation of Paramashiva. This pious fraud is the worst thing. Do not allow you to be pious fraud to yourself. The self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial is the pious fraud. If you start looking at your life from the time you remember you, always the society, human beings around you, family, friends, because all of them are unconscious. They put their same pious fraud attitude and habits and thought currents inside you. Because you are mesmerized about the greatness of being pious, you start eating their shit of pious fraud. Being pious is not wrong, but being pious fraud is seriously wrong. Know you are Paramashiva. Know everyone is Paramashiva. Because you are also Paramashiva, everyone is also Paramashiva. Be pious to everyone. That's the right piousness. Don't try to be pious, saying, oh, I am an ordinary human being. How can I be something extraordinary? Let me be pious. Then you are a pious fraud. Knowing you are Paramashiva and everyone is Paramashiva, everything exists is Paramashiva. And if you are pious, you are really pious. If you think, no, how can I be Paramashiva? How can... Oh, I am an ordinary man. I have all this flaws, that problems, these problems. I am an ordinary fallible. I have so many self-doubts, self-hatred, self-denial. So many problems. What can I do? How can I be Paramashiva? Listen, this is what I call precisely pious fraud. Don't try to be pious fraud. This 9 days, Navaratri. This year, we are going to be having 2 Navaratris. As the Vedic calendar, as Atika Masa this year, there will be 2 Navaratris. This first Navaratri is dedicated to Vishnu, Venkateshwar Brahmotsava. The next Navaratri will be dedicated to Devi, Parashakti. So we are going to be having 2. Venkateshwar Brahmotsavam, Durga Puja, Navaratri Brahmotsavam, 2. So this is the first Navaratri this year. This 9 days Navaratri, let us celebrate to break this pious fraud in all of us and liberate ourselves from the pious fraud by being ferocious, powerful, radiating the powers of Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, Paramashiva Gadi, Paramashiva Padam, Paramashiva Shakti, Paramashivatva, Paramashivanubhuti. Paramashiva Kailasa. Listen, let us manifest Paramashiva Shakti by burning away all this pious fraud attitude in us. Let's stop being pious fraud. This ten days. Let's break free from being pious. I don't want to talk too much, but I want all of you to start working on it. Get today's homework. List out all the people who inserted this pious fraud attitude inside you. List out all the situations this pious fraud becoming a legitimate mentality in you. List out the situations, places, people who made this pious fraud as a legitimate thinking style, thought current, or accepted normalcy. See, this pious fraud has become like an accepted normality. That is where the whole mess is. It became like you are accepting this being pious fraud as normal. That is crime. Intolerable. unforgivable. Let's break this pious fraud mentality and stand tall as Paramashiva. Stand tall as Paramashiva. Listen. Today, sit as Paramashiva, who is wearing the Chandra, moon. The Navaratri starts from today. That Chandra gives darshan today. As Chandra Maulishwara, see the moon is on your head. Be that tall and vast. The moon in the sky is on your head, on your jata. Sit, having the Atma Linga in your Ananda Gandha. Keep the Atma Linga in your Ananda Gandha. Sit as Chandramaulishwara. I'll initiate you and break all this pious fraud mentality. I'll break and help you to complete this pious fraud mentality. Keep the Atma Linga on your Ananda Gandha and sit straight now. Sit as Chandramaulishwara. Chandra on your jata. Be that tall, wide, powerful. Take the Atma Linga and keep it on your Ananda Gandha and sit now for the process. Listen carefully to the instruction. Take the Atma Linga and keep it on your Ananda Gandha. Sit straight. Visualize your Chandramaulishwara, means the moon is on your jata. The moon is on your jata. You are that tall, wide, large. Visualize the moon is on your jata. You are that wide, tall. So sit with that grand Chandramaulishwara face. Be Chandramaulishwara. You will break from this pious fraud mentality. We will all be free from this pious fraud mindset. We will all experience Paramashiva Gadi, Paramashiva Padam, Paramashiva Shakti, Paramashivatvam, Paramashivanubudhi, Paramashiva Bodham, Paramashiva Kailasam.
स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे 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 ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमतं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमतं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सर्वकर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नियन्त्रित्व विवर्जितं सकलागम संवेद्यं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे नित्यानन्दं निर्विकारं ज्ञानभावानुबोधगं सदालम्बं नित्यदृप्तं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृद्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे
ॐ परमशिव 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 परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् My blessings to all of you. I bless you all. All of us will manifest intense awakening of Paramashivatva and Paramashiva Shakti. Next, we'll move to Paramashiva Ganas session. All the volunteers, Paramashiva Ganas can attend the session. Let's move to Paramashiva Ganas session. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, super consciousness of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, and Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घ सद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गि साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।